Hello everyone and welcome to this tutorial once again, and today in this video what we are going to do is we are going to deal with more methodology of solving with bland SQL injection. So without wasting time, let's roll into the intro. Okay, so today in this video we are going to deal about these two labs. So in the first lab we have this bland SQL injection with out of band interaction, and in the second lab we have this bland SQL injection with out of band data exfiltration. And okay, so let's go ahead and read this, solve this first lab. And after solving this lab, you will have a great concept of solving this lab as well. So you cannot solve this lab if you haven't follow along with this tutorial. So you can just go ahead and follow the tutorial, right? It is everything is included in the playlist, so it will be easier for you to follow all of the tutorial from the beginning, right? Okay, so let's not talk about that. So you can see it contains the lab which have bland SQL injection vulnerability, and it uses a tracking cookie ID for you can read all of this. And you can see in order to solve the lab, we need to have Burp collaborator. So it is available in the professional edition of Burp Suite. So if you do not have professional edition, then you cannot solve this lab. But the main point of view is not solving the lab. You should gain the concept of hosting your own that is not taught in this tutorial, but you can even host your own domain, and that you have full control of, right? And you can see who is visiting that and all those things, right? So you can just go follow along with this tutorial, and then you can just go ahead. So what I'll do is I'll just click on access the lab, right? And in this out of band interaction, we need to perform a DNS lookup, right? So I'll just reload it once again. So here is the cheat sheet available to us, and for having this DNS lookup, we have this payload given to us, right? So we don't need to worry about remembering it, right? Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and open Notepad. Okay, so I'll just open Notepad so that it will be easy for us. Okay, format word wrap. Okay, here is my this one, and I will open my burp sheet and my proxy. I will turn on the intercept, so I will go to this bits, and here is our vulnerable parameter, right? So as we read the lab description, our vulnerable parameter was tracking ID, right? I will send this to the repeater because I have to play it with it, right? So I'll just go ahead here, and then what I will do is I will firstly try to close it, but you can see here is the cheat sheet given to us. So you can just do concatenation over this one, okay? So in the professional edition of Opsheet, we have this collaborator feature. So I will just go ahead and I will just click on copy to clipboard, and it will give me one domain, okay? So firstly, I will just copy this payload, okay? Oh, okay, so I'll just click on copy. I'll just paste there. Firstly, I will just do concatenation over here. Okay, and here I need to paste down my collaborator subdomain. Okay, so I will just select. Okay, I will do it later on, and I'll just go to my Bobsuit Professional Edition. I'll just copy one collaborator domain. Okay, so I'll just paste that here over here. I'll just select all and copy this, and where I will go is I will go to this professional edition. So I hope you understood why I had entered that collaborator domain here. If you host your own website where you have the full control, right, you can just paste your domain over here as well. So you don't. It is not mandatory to put the professional edition, that collaborator domain. So the main point of view is you should understand, right? So here you can see I just need to paste my collaborator subdomain, so I had pasted it over here. So here I will just go to this repeater tab once again, and I will just paste that payload, and I will do this one for commenting rest of the line. So I will just select all of this till this point, and I will encode it with URL with control U. I will just send this, Okay, response 200. Okay, I'll click on poll now. Okay, so you can see these are the requests that we have got after polling that, and you can just go ahead and click one, and you can see this IP and all those things. So after doing this, I hope you will have your lab solved. So I'll just go there. Okay, so you can see this is how we can solve this lab. And in the next case, we have, we have to fetch out some of the important data over here. So I'll just go to the notepad, clear all of this. Okay, so here we need to fetch out the password of the username administrator, and we have this all of the information. You can just go ahead and read this. So I'm not going to shout it anymore. So I'll click on access the lab, and this is same in this case as well. So you can even host your own network, website, and I would not like to tell that same thing time and again. And yeah, okay, so this is our payload. Okay, so I'll just click on copy. I'll go ahead and paste that over my notepad. Okay, so I'll do string concatenation over here. So okay, so I will have to select my query over here, and here we need to find out the password of the administrator, where user name equals to administrator. We need to fetch out the password, right, inside that user table. So our command will be select password from our table name is users, where username is equal to administrator administrator, and here we need to paste our verb collaborator subdomain, right. Okay, so firstly what I'll do is I'll just go on to this. Okay, I'll just close this one. I'll go to this proxy, turn on the intercept, and I'll just go ahead and click on this pets icon. So here is this tracking ID, which is the vulnerable parameter in this case as well. So I'll just turn off the intercept. I have here in this repeater tab. So I'll just go ahead in this collaborator once again. So I will clear all of these, right. So clear interaction. So I will just copy the new domain, and here what I need to do is I just need to paste that domain over here. So this will be our final payload. So you don't need to go ahead and remember every single payload. So you can just take the reference when it is needed. So I'll just paste my payload over here. And finally, what I am going to do is I'll just do commenting to the rest of the line. So now what I'll do is I'll just URL encode by pressing Ctrl U. Okay, I'll just send this once again. Okay, so here, as you can see, we have this request over here, right? And this is the password. Okay, so this one is our password, and you might question yourself, why, how do I know that this is our password? So you can see, I'll just go to this repeater section here. Here, what I have done is I have selected password from users, where username equals to administrator, and here before putting that domain of collaborator, I had, you can see that I had selected this one as well. I had this dot as well. So this dot repeat, this is, it is distinguishing password and what do we call that, collaborator subdomain. So my English is a bit weak, so all you need to do is you need to understand, right. So I'll just go ahead and I'll just go to this my account section here, and I'll paste that password. My username is administrator, right. So I'll just try to log in. So okay, so our lab has been solved, and okay, so I hope you guys got something to learn new. So that's all for today. Thank you, take care, bye.